welcome to PapastachePop. So you can't freaking beat old school rock and roll. Which brings me to my next point is make some suggestions down below. I've tended to neglect on this channel our older brother and sisters, from way back, the artists that wrote just gabillions of awesome songs. So don't be afraid down below. Let me know what's some classic. I don't care if it's 80s, 70s, 60s, new wave, pop, punk, whatever. Just let it fly down there and let me know what you want to see. As for this one, click the strum link below in that description box area. There's a video that's not on YouTube, and it's all about strumming, which is greatly valuable in a song like this because it's really going to help you tighten this up. It's what I use with my own students, so check that out. It's in the description box below. Other than that, super fun song. So let's get into it. All right, so let's put a capo on the first fret. I'm going to call out the frets as if there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 behind the capo. Okay, so we're going to do the chord progression we're going to talk about 8 times before it actually changes. So you're going to get a little practice. You're going to get it feeling good. And the chords are D, A, E. Now, the feel that I want to get with this hand, is that sort of thing. Now what we're going to do is in between the chords, I'm actually going to hit open strings, okay, on my way to hit the next chord. And it happens so quick you don't really necessarily notice it, but you can feel it in the rhythm. So okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going down, off, and then I'm going to catch it on an upstroke. Okay, so we got, and then I'm going to go up, off again rather, on an upstroke, and then come down on the E. Okay, so we got. And then on the E, up, down, 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 up. Okay, so again, it's and that's basically going to be our pattern that we're going to hold basically for the whole song. Now there's a couple of different parts where that pattern breaks a little bit, but that's the rhythmic kind of quality of the whole tune. Okay, now like I said, you do that 8 times, so it's going to be 4 times of that for an intro, 4 times of that into the verse once it begins, and then there's a part where the chord switch in the song itself in the verse, okay? So what comes next is G, D, A for 2, and then back to D, A, E. Okay, so let's say that the verse is started. G, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then back into this again, which is the chorus, and we're going to do that another 4 times. Okay, so if I played that whole thing from the verse all the way through the chorus, it's going to sound like this. 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 chorus. Okay, now the only other real different part of the song before the end of the song is a little kind of, it's like a little pseudo bridge right before the solo. Okay, and what we're going to do is now we're going to switch to kind of power chords. So I'm only going to really concentrate. You can do the full major chords, by the way, but just to keep it easy and simple, I'm going to just keep it power chords where we're just doing 2 strings. So what we're going to do is we're going to be on the 1, 2, 3rd fret and the 5th fret behind the capo. And it's going to be the A string and the D string. And then we're going to go up to the next set of the strings, the E and the A. And we're just going to go back and forth. So it's... And then I'm going to go up here to what would be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret behind. Do the exact same thing. And then you would go back into the solo, or the solo. That's when the solo starts, and then it goes back into the normal. So if we did that part, let's say we're coming out of the chorus into the bridge right before the solo, and then out of that into the solo itself. So we got... Okay, so now in the verses, you can bring down that. Right? You can play with the dynamics and use palm muting to kind of bring it down. And then when you go back into the chorus, then, you know, just let it rip. Okay? Now, the very end of this song, it does something a little bit different. Okay, so you go through a chorus, and then what it's basically going to do is kind of do the same thing we did in that bridge, where it's going to switch back and forth between the chords really quickly. But we're going to add an E on the end, so it's going to be D, A, D, A, E, D, A, D, A, E. Okay, so let's say we're doing a chorus at the very end. That's how you'd end it. Yes! Way to go. Don't forget the link down below. That's your ticket to Strum Paradise. Which you'll need on a song like this. If it's your first time here, welcome. Super, super stoked you're here. Make sure you subscribe. It'll let you know when all the new videos come out. I post a gazillion videos all the time. So sometimes there's like 3 or 4 a day of different songs, which will help you on your journey to getting better at guitar, whether you want to be a couch jammer or playing in a bar or on a stage or do it for a living. You'll learn tons of songs here. So subscribe and you'll be on your way. And if you're a loyal subscriber, thank you for checking in again. You guys are awesome. Remember, keep it happy, keep it positive, keep it fun here at Papa Stache Pop. We'll catch you next time.